So crazy is black people do.
Yeah.
Our own culture, we tear each other down all the time. We done did it with Bill Cosby, P. Diddy, R. Kelly, anybody who get put in these type of situations, you gonna see it. And again, I'm not here to say whether they are right or wrong.
But one thing I have learned about us as a culture, we gonna gatekeep. And you know what I mean?
That's
like,
weird.
And it's the weirdest thing that I know of, because when I look at it as a whole, I see Hispanics coming together.
Yeah,
they gonna all live in the house.
Bro,
They gonna pay $300 a month.
I was just telling my boy about this the other day.
He gonna get him a truck. Then he gonna get him a truck.
You'll see 12 cars out there in the front of the house. Everybody stay together. Then what be so crazy? They about a run-down house. Sure. Tear it down.
Rebuild.
Come on, bro. Then 3-4 of them who stand in this house, they'll branch off together, go buy another house, and do it over again. No. Bro, that's basically real estate. They buying their houses, turn them down, building them back up, and living in them. Then they'll sell this one, rent this one. We the only people don't want to do it.
And then what we gonna do?
Come on,
you know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real. But Q the Speaker.
Hey, what's going on, man? We here, we live.
For the people who don't know you, please introduce yourself and tell them what it is that you do, my boy.
Oh, man, I'm Q the Speaker, the hottest, youngest motivational speaker coming out of Dallas, Texas. I'm at every juvenile detention center, alternative school. I'm in the prisons, wherever they need me, man. I'm helping the young men turn over a new leaf. The young men and women, really at-risk youth, turn over a new leaf and just let them know this street stuff ain't cool no more, bro. We got to get up out of this. It's time to create new lanes. As we was just talking about, start to create businesses, LLCs, get your credit together, get in these box trucks, real estate. Just, man, we got to come together, bro. So I'm really just showing the young people, because you can't teach an old dog new tricks. So I'm trying to show the young people, you can get all the same type of stuff, all the jewelry, the cars, the clothes, the money you want, and you can do it legally.
Where are you from and how was your upbringing? Explain to these people
man,
where you
I'm
come
from Dallas,
from.
Texas. I'm from the Grove, man. John West and Bugner, man. Grew up in Chenal Creek Apartments. That's the old school, man. Right there across, you'll see the original knockout, because my granny was the one cooking in the back. When y'all seen Queen's Catering with the fish and the chicken and the hot link baskets at the original knockout, because when Fuji, Flash, Lil J was there, that was my granny back there. Yeah, man, come on, man. Nah, man, that's where we was at, for real. So, yeah, man, my upbringing, I come from a single-parent household, just like everybody else, bro. Man, my mom was at work a lot, so I spent a lot of time, found things to get into, bro. I come from a family full of hustlers and just people, bro, I done seen a lot of crazy stuff growing up. Like, if you know my granny, then you know. And then my mama, my cousins, just everybody. So I got to see a lot of, like, the street life when I was real young. But my mama didn't ever teach me none of that. Like, my mama taught me to walk a straight path, be a good man, all kind of stuff. Like, my mama never taught me to get into the streets. But when you got a lot of time on your hands, and I was, you know, raised with a single parent, bro, she can't be two places at one time. So my mom was at work a lot. So while she at work, I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? So I was cool with the consequences. Like, I know I'm gonna get in trouble. I know I'm gonna get a whooping, but I'm finna go outside and see what outside about. Yeah, and then outside, you run into people, meet people. Then you got partners who breaking in houses or stealing out of cars or stealing bikes, and then you get into that too. And, you know, bro, it leads you down a dark path, bro. You start to go down that tunnel, and, you know, I've never seen anything positive come out of it outside of the money. Like, you can't tell me nobody in the streets outside of the money who can tell you something good, or what the money can really provide for you. You know what I'm saying? The jewelry, the cars, the clothes, the women, the sections. But, like, what have you seen positive come out the streets?
Death in jail.
Thank you. Or somebody being on the streets, being on drugs. Yeah. What else have you seen? It's even more than death in jail. Your partners trade on you. You done seen partners snake each other out. When y'all hustling together, people pinching out the bag. And bro, so I've never seen a positive side of it. You know what's so crazy to me? I ended up figuring out, like, bro, majority of people who you see beefing with each other, they was once cool. Most people who trying to kill each other in this world, bro, they was cool at one point.
Facts.
And they fell out in the streets.
Yeah.
Or you go to jail, now your partner hollering at your baby mama. Like, what have we seen positive really come out of this?
Yeah.
You get shot 3-4 times, you can live to tell the story, you got the war wounds for it, but, like, I just didn't really see anything positive, so I was like, yeah, I'm getting up out of this. Like,
So what clicked in your mind at a young age, because you are fairly young still, at a young age where you told yourself, like, look, I got to do something different? What made you want to speak to the younger generation? Because I'm going to be honest with you, bro, they crashing. Yeah, like, they don't even think about the consequences. They don't even realize what time mean. I guess they think it's cool or whatever. And, you know, like, I've never seen so many young men glorifying wanting to be killed.
Right.
I've never seen so many young men. I remember when I was growing up, we played football.
Right.
We was trying to get some money, you know what I mean?
For sure. Or you were fighting still.
Exactly. I mean, if somebody got shot back then, it was like, wow, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now it's just like, okay, it's regular, you know what I mean? But
sure.
I've never seen so many youngsters glorify wanting to be killed and having people that want to kill them and think it's okay.
Yeah, for sure.
And I know you encounter those type of youngsters every day, so what are those 100%. Conversations like?
Bro, I just actually posted something about this on my page not too long ago, but it's really about knowing what you can and cannot afford. So for me, in my opinion, when you ask me like what kind of click for me was when I was 20 years old, bro, my mama died. And you know, they always tell you like, ain't nobody gonna treat you how your mama treats you. And then you kind of start to realize like, bro, ain't nobody obligated to do nothing for you. The only people who kind of owe you something, and they don't even owe you anything because they gave you life, is your parents.
Yeah.
So I wasn't raised with my daddy. Then my mama died. So I already knew like, bro, I don't come from no family who got money. Like outside of my mama, because my mama did her. But I got a cousin named Marquise Goodwin who played in the NFL. Outside of my mama, bro, like my mama did her, so she owned her own business. My granny, I never seen my mama wear a uniform a day in her life. Like I never seen my mama clock in nowhere. I never seen my granny clock in nowhere. Like my mama did her, my granny cooked food. You know what I'm saying? So like I didn't really see the successful side of things outside of my cousin. He's an Olympian and he played in the NFL.
Yeah.
So for me, bro, I just knew wasn't nobody gonna come and save me. I didn't come from no background of money. So I already knew like, bro, once my mama died, I'm like, fam, if I really crash out, who gonna come save me? I ain't getting no money on my books. You got partners and stuff like that, but who really gonna come help you? Ain't nobody gonna come help you and do nothing like that. So me just understanding that and really knowing that, like, bro, wasn't nobody successful. Didn't nobody have no jobs, no money. Well, people was just trying to get by in my family for the longest.
Yeah.
So for me, I just knew like when my mama died, it was a lot I couldn't afford, bro. I didn't have nobody to depend on.
Yeah.
So for me, I was like, I can't do this no more. It's different when you're 16, 17. Then I kind of feel like with age too, you can, and then, I hate to say this way, but I feel like if you are going to not care about your life, at a young age is the time to do it. When you 15, 16 and you don't really know much, you can go do 10, which I don't encourage that, but you can go do 10, 15 years, you can get out still be 25, 30. Got your whole life ahead of you.
Yeah.
When you turn 25, I'm 28 now. So
you status, you there.
So 2 more years, I'll be 30. What does 20 years in prison look like? You
Over
50.
Over with.
Your life is done.
No foundation. So what do you say to the OGs that still out here crashing? Because there's still a lot of, I know the YNs crashing, but a lot of these OGs ain't no better. They thinking they can compete with the YN.
Yeah, for sure.
Not even realizing a decade, anything double digits, it's a wrap.
Yeah, 100%, especially when you're OG. For me, bro, you know what I realized, bro? Just talking to a lot of OGs and stuff who still in the streets are still crashing out. Bro, it has a lot to do with the system. Bro, if you really sit down and talk to somebody and ask them what are they good at and they want to do, what they want to do, they don't know. That's why that's my advice to the OGs. Figure out what you good at and go do it. It ain't never too late in life to go start nothing. I don't care if you like to train dogs, box trucks, whatever we talking about, cut hair. But you start to realize a lot of people get caught in that system, right? Because think about it, you like you said, what do you say to the OGs who still crashing out? So more than likely, if they still crashing out, they're a felon, right?
10 times out of 10.
Okay, so 10 times out of 10, they probably a felon, so they done been in and out of the system, right? So they can't go get a legit job, right? They probably gonna get denied because of their criminal background.
Definitely.
Then if they not gonna get denied, they gonna go work somewhere that's gonna probably pay them $10 an hour, which they can't afford to live, especially not in today's economy. So don't let yourself have kids either, right? So then when you have all these things, why would you go work? Yeah, you gonna go back to the trap. Yeah, you gonna go back to pimping. What else do you know? And then you in a system, you in a system that is not designed for you to succeed. And then you don't know what you're good at. Of course I'm gonna go back to the trap. What do you expect out of me? I don't know nothing else. So I always try to, even for me, bro, I try to teach a lot of dudes that I see my age or older, like, bro, what do you like to do? Figure out something that you're good at, that you can actually help and be an asset to this life, bro, because you're really more valuable on the streets than you is dead or in jail.
Yeah.
But you gotta know that. You gotta know that you mean something. And if you don't know that, bro, you're gonna keep crashing out.
A lot of cats don't know their value. A lot of cats don't even realize when they leave the house and their kids saying, Daddy, I love you, I can't wait to see you later. It's not even registering in their minds when they go out here to do whatever it is they're doing, that it's a chance that they can be taken away from their kids, either by the streets or by the police.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why they don't resonate with people. I personally don't have children, but I know how valuable I am. And sometimes I just know that you have to also surround yourself around the people who know you valuable as well. Because if you're not around the people who really instilling that in you and empowering you, how you gonna know what you really worth out here? You gotta be around those type of people, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what's so crazy for me, bro, I realized too, like, bro, people don't got friends. People don't really have people that support them. I'll tell you another story too real quick. When you was telling me about like how you knew you couldn't afford stuff no more. But like, not only did my mama die, bro, when I was 20 years old, you know what I'm saying? My mama got sick with cancer, I was 17 and a half. She fought it for like 2.5 years before she died. But bro, you know what really opened my eyes? The year after my mama died, like them first 2 years, bro, that like my partners and people that I looked at as family, they would show up to these balloon releases. We'd bring chill. I ain't asking for much. A balloon, $1 or $2, we gonna release it. Just pull up, bro. Let's all have fun. Let's rejoice. Bro, my mama was like a mama to all my partners.
Yeah.
My mama been gone 8 years. Year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6. Bro, when nobody calling and checking on me. Even though we men, it ain't nothing to say, hey, bro, I know today your mama passed away, bro. How you feeling? Hey, bro, what you want to do today? You want to go out to eat today? Bro, I wasn't seeing that no more. And it really made me understand, like, bro, I was calling people brothers who was referring to me as partners.
For sure.
And you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta really pay attention to verbiage. And for me, if I looked at you like a brother, I really thought we was family. But people was looking at me like partners. And I had to understand, like, okay, we viewing each other 2 different ways. And then I had to start to realize, like, people was telling me, bro, that's not their mama. They don't have to care. They don't gotta pull up and come support with you. But I felt like I always knew what I would do for them, but they wasn't doing it for me. You know what I mean?
So in dealing with all of that and going through all those ups and downs and trials and tribulations, did that ultimately make you want to become a motivational speaker because of your experience?
100%, bro. 100%. Like everything that I went through is why I started speaking, bro. From losing my mama, not having nowhere to stay, having to stay at grandma's house. I'm sleeping on a twin bed in the living room. We in there like 6, 7 deep in a 3-bedroom with 2 baths. And can't nobody use grandma's bathroom. So you know what I'm saying? We really taking turns to use the bathroom. So between going through all that, bro, I kid you not, the only thing I wanted at the time was like my own apartment, somewhere to call home. You know what I'm saying? Because I got tired of walking on eggshells. That's all I wanted at the beginning of this. Like, dang, I'm going to just go talk to a couple people, bro. I just want to let people know whatever you going through, bro, you can be better than what you is, bro. It's as long as you got breath in your body, you got a fighting chance. Yeah. So that's all I wanted at the beginning. And then, like I said, dealing with different stuff from my partners being in the streets, and I just was kind of on the outside looking in now because I had got out. And I was looking and I was like, bro, this trash, bro. I seen all that, and that's really what made me want to inspire you.
So what is it that you trying to get out of being a motivational speaker? What is it? What message are you trying to get across to the youngsters? And you know,
man, that's a great question, but it ain't about what I'm trying to get out. It's about what I'm trying to put in. I'm trying to build a new community, bro, a new foundation, and let all these young men and women understand that it's a better way out here, bro. My ultimate goal, I'm gonna travel the world, I'm gonna inspire millions, bro, and I'm gonna get paid for it all while doing it. So whatever that looks like, bro, whether it's podcasts, interviews like this, being on a stage, bro, curriculums, books, t-shirts, whatever that looks like, bro, that's what I'm gonna do, bro, because my goal is literally to inspire, bro, and provoke that change that I know that the community needs. And, bro, like for somebody like me, especially, I can do it because of where I come from and the things that I've done, bro, as well. Like, how many motivational speakers, you know, can talk street stuff and been in the streets, bro, and you ain't never heard nobody on outside of that say like, nah, he lying, he wasn't like that. Like, he don't really come for that, or he cap, or I really know him, he not like that. Like, nah, bro, I got my own stories too. I ain't never been nobody that somebody could just play with. So I understand both sides of it now, bro. Then when you jump in this legal life and you start dealing with these alternative schools and these prisons and these juveniles, and you start meeting with administrators, bro, you start learning different stuff. You start learning how recidivism looks and what it looks like for people to be in and out of jail and what the numbers look like. And you start seeing like, bro, we set up for failure, bro. Thanks. Then you start seeing like, even when you go look in the juveniles and in the prisons, you know, you know who the dominant races are in there? Black and brown.
Exactly.
Black and Hispanics. But what's so crazy is if you go to any detention school, any alternative school, any ISS, if you go look in there, you know who you gonna see in there too? Same. Black and brown, bro.
Yep.
So once I started seeing the trends, I was like, bro, we gotta talk about this. Somebody gotta fix this, bro. That's why I tell a lot of people, Charleston White say a lot of crazy stuff, but bro, he know his stuff. He really intelligent, bro. He understand. Like he know politics, bro. So he not crazy.
And speaking of Charleston White, that's exactly who I was gonna bring up next, because what you said you was trying to get out of what you're doing, it seems like that's the same thing he was trying to drill in people's minds and drill in people's brains. But you know what happened to Charleston? They blocked him out. They didn't hear him.
Yeah, for sure.
And he had to get ignorant.
Yeah.
So what do you think about Charleston White? You know, although, I'm going to be first to say this, and Charleston, my guy.
Yeah.
I don't agree with the way he do it at times, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But I agree with the message that he's coming across 100%.
For sure.
So what do you think about Charleston White?
I think he understands the game of like the internet. You know what I'm saying? Social media. I don't, again, we almost like family. That's the crazy part. Like his family helped raise me. Like they my God family. Like when my mama got sick and then when she passed away, they been took me in. So they done looked out for me too, outside of my actual family. But I don't agree with everything he say as well, bro, because he do come out, or he say it the wrong way sometimes, but bro, he understand. Once he got the eyes and the ears on him, he could say and do whatever. He know how to get his point across.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, if you really sit down and talk with that man, he'll tell you about the STD rate in the black community, how we don't have housing and funding and these grants and the recidivism. He'll talk about all the same stuff I am. Yeah. But if he got to do that by getting up here and cussing and yelling and screaming and yeah, homie, and that's the way to get the attention.
Because you know why? That's the only thing we pay attention to.
It's ignorance.
It's like whenever we post something positive on the platform.
Yeah.
I look at the views, it may get 2-3K.
Yeah.
The moment we post some bullshit, 50K, 100K, it's like the algorithm is catered to that.
Come on, bro.
So he's doing exactly what he needs to do to get y'all attention.
But then he spread the message too.
Then he spread the message along with it. It's the same thing y'all listen to in y'all music, but now that I'm saying it and I'm not rapping it, y'all think it's not acceptable.
Yeah, he know how to spread the gospel too. He know what you gonna hear about God through Charleston White. You gonna hear about recidivism. You gonna hear about your community. Like I said, the funding that's going on. He is a political guy. Yeah. But if I gotta do that through beating up one of the island boys just to end, I'm making money while doing it.
Count it.
Got to be see what I'm doing. 150, count it. Come on, man. You can't be that guy. You can't be somebody like that.
Yeah.
You can't be somebody like that at all. So I salute it 100%.
You can't beat them. Not in the game he playing.
And he's hilarious.
Dead ass.
Bro, if you don't get on Charleston White page and laugh, bro, I can get up, man, I see so many of his posts, I cry laughing, bro.
Nah, fact.
You know what I'm saying? So
what do you think about the Diddy situation? Billionaire, right?
Yeah.
Mogul, black man, successful man. Yeah. Another situation where it just seems like we taking another knock across the head, man. After everything that we may know or may have assumed, and also with the testimony of Cassie, Kid Cudi, and everybody else who was bashing Diddy, it seems like ultimately he's going to walk away. I can't say if he's guilty or not guilty. I don't know. I know the society that we live in, it's money driven.
Right, for sure.
Everybody wants money. Everybody wants money. Nobody wants nobody to get in trouble. Everybody just wants money. So what do you ultimately think about Diddy in this whole case situation, RICO situation?
Man, I feel like, honestly, first and foremost, because I speak to stuff like this as well, especially the mental health aspect of it. If you're dealing with any form of sexual assault or abuse, bro, speak up when it happens. That's first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? If something is bothering you, somebody doing something to you inappropriately, that's why I try to tell you, young men and young women, anybody can be molested.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't speak about that.
It happens to men too.
Huh?
It happens to men too. Boys
exactly.
too.
And we don't talk about that a lot because it's unmanly, or now you feel like somebody done stripped you of your pride or your ego. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell people, bro, if you dealing with that in general, you need to speak up about that. That's first and foremost. That's number one. But as far as the situation, bro, I mean, it's crazy what money can do. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say whether he was right or wrong, but bro, money is power. When you can buy the best lawyers, you know what I'm saying? When you can pay off judges, not saying that's what he did, but bro, and when you can get the best attorney money can buy, bro, you can sleep all right at night. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, this is a mogul, a billionaire. Then nobody wants to see that type of man take a fall, right? When we look at it through the eyes of the public. But what's so crazy is black people do. Yeah. Our own culture, we tear each other down all the time. We done did it with Bill Cosby, P. Diddy, R. Kelly, anybody who get put in these type of situations, you gonna see it. And again, I'm not here to say whether they're right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it just kind of seems like to me, every time somebody hits a certain stature, if they're not in compliance with what them folks want, if you reading between the lines of what I'm saying, when you're not in compliance of what the people who actually run this world tell you to do, it kind of seems like you take a fall.
Yeah.
Like as long as you're obedient and you do what they tell you to do when they tell you to do it, everything works out fine. The same thing happens in politics.
Yeah.
But the moment when they tell you, hey, we want you to run your campaign like this, or we need you to do this, and you say that kind of goes against your integrity or your morals or your character, then they're going to attack you.
Yeah.
But the crazy part is because people eventually wake up. When you're no longer so money driven and you've made all the money and you've seen how much money can really do for you and you've bought everything you can buy, you start to see a lot of people like, look at Kanye West, the P. Diddy's, the R. Kelly's, the Tyler Perry's, right? The Jay-Z's. Once you've seen everything that money can buy for you, you kind of gain your integrity back and your morals, and you're like, but I'm not doing that no more. Or I don't agree with that. You can't not agree with what these people tell you. Like, you gonna agree or else.
Yeah.
And or else is everything that you built up. We'll tear it down. We'll set everything you built on fire.
Do you feel like Diddy was wrong?
Do I feel like he was wrong?
Yes.
I can't say because I don't know what's true and what's false. I mean, he was seen as not guilty on some of it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I haven't been in a situation, or maybe I haven't had a high enough stature or made enough money to be in these rooms. We don't know what's going on. We don't know if they really parties or if they really freak offs.
Yeah.
But you've had people attest to this. Look at the Cat Williams and stuff like, bro, behind closed doors, he's a, demonic kind of guy.
Yeah.
I haven't been in those rooms because as much as you got people who saying he's demonic or he got these freak offs, you got other people who's defending him. Yeah. So I don't know whether he's right or wrong. I mean, I think you would have to be in those kind of rooms to know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like I said, like in the world with these politics or these Fortune 500 companies or the people who really run the world. Yeah. If you're not in them rooms, you don't know what's really going on. You don't know really who controlling the power out here.
Yeah.
So I do know that money is a crazy thing, and money
Facts.
can buy you a lot, and money can get you a lot of places.
Facts.
So I can't say if Diddy right, but I can't say Diddy wrong either because I haven't been there, and a lot of this is just like propaganda to me. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of it's smoke and mirrors. You don't know what's really going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know. Yeah. I mean, I can't say. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, bro. And you don't have enough people coming out and attesting to like, yeah, P. Diddy did that. I mean, you've seen a few people. Yeah. But just as many people as you've seen kind of attested like, yeah, bro, he's demonic and he forced me to do this. Got a lot of people backing him. Then he got the best attorneys money can buy.
So always else.